Welcome to our video. Today we're looking at one of 25 countries that are some of the most uncommon and unfamiliar countries in the world. Today we look at Mayotte. The people, the landscapes, the culture, the history, and more. Going to Europe and America, exploring Africa is a dream of many people. It's invaluable for many who like to see new places and discover new cultures. But there's one thing. These places attract a lot of tourists every year in terms of numbers, but what about countries where tourists don't come? Maybe you're hearing Mayotte for the first time. Let's dive in and also enjoy these few minutes and the visuals that make Mayotte a unique place that it is. Mayotte is an archipelago in the Indian Ocean between Madagascar and the coast of Mozambique. It's a department and region of France, though traditionally Mayotte culture is most closely related to that of the neighboring islands. The Mayotte archipelago is surrounded by a coral barrier reef, which shelters a lagoon and marine reserve that are popular diving destinations. This land area is only about 2.1 times the size of Washington, D.C. in the United States. This makes Mayotte the second smallest country in Africa, after the British Indian Ocean Territory, and the 38th smallest worldwide. With 686 inhabitants per square kilometer, it's also the most densely populated country in Africa. Mayotte is the most prosperous territory in the Mozambique Channel, making it a major destination for illegal immigration. Mayotte became an official French colony in June 1843. In 1846, slavery was abolished there. 40 years later, along with 3 other islands in the archipelago, it became a French protectorate. And now an interesting fact about Mayotte. Why is Mayotte called the Island of Death? Mayotte itself covers almost 400 square kilometers and has a population of about 214,000, the majority of whom are Muslim. It was surrounded by coral reefs, and the ancient Arab sailors whose ships often came to grief on its shores named it the Island of Death. The island is a nature's paradise. One of the interesting facts, so it was named that way because of the sailors who were shipwrecked there. The island itself is a nature's paradise. One of the interesting facts about Mayotte Island is that it is one of the best places to watch humpback whales with their calves prancing around the lagoon. The ideal months to watch them would be August through September, so if you're a marine life enthusiast, it's definitely on your bucket list. The island's main exports are ylang ylang, an aromatic tree, often used in perfumery, and farm fish. Food products, machinery, chemicals, and transport equipment are other major imports. Mayotte's major trading partner is metropolitan France, and the economy in the large part depends on French aid. What is the population of Mayotte? Current population of Mayotte is 326,000, based on projections of the latest United Nations data. How safe is Mayotte? Mayotte is a French overseas department, located in the Indian Ocean between Madagascar and the coast of Mozambique. Mayotte's area is 374 square kilometers, and there's very low threat of terrorism and virtually no crime there. How do I get a visit from Mayotte? A visa is not required for this destination. You should know 1. Visas are not required to stay up to 90 days in a 180-day period. 2. Mayotte is an overseas collectivity of France. Number 3. In Mayotte, people are used to eating fish and seafood, such as grouper, tuna, and octopus, but they can replace them with other meats based on chicken, goat, or mutton. Number 4. 95% of Mayotte is devout Muslim. However, as an outsider, it is good to know that, as like the archipelago, they are extremely tolerant and liberal in their outlook towards others. Perhaps being a centerpiece of the travel industry has rendered them open to worldly views. However, it would still be prudent to respect local customs. If you're planning to travel to Mayotte or looking for a destination, then it would be better to avoid the months of Ramadan, since the services are low during this period. For the years 2023, Ramadan is set to begin in the end of March and end in April. In 2024, Ramadan fasting begins in March and ends in earlier April. The other months are lively and ideal for travel. And when you're traveling there, you should know that for money, the sought-after currency in Mayotte is the euro, though locals do accept the franc too. The exchange rate for euros is best. For those carrying dollars, make sure to exchange them for euros before you set foot. The local produce on the island is rather inexpensive. But if you're looking for imported ones, they then can get expensive. And now we'd like to share with you some of the unique views that make Mayotte the unique place that it is. We'll continue to show you some of the scenes, and until then, that you can enjoy as a mini vacation for your eyes, learning about new places and travel around the world. Enjoy.